vegetarian is easy and delicious. The dried tofu and crispy bok choy soaked up the jjigae broth. It's really delicious.
The salty umami of pickled mustard tuber blends perfectly with the tender chewiness of dried tofu, while the bok choy adds a crisp, slightly sweet freshness. The dried tofu soaks up the rich, savory broth from the pickled mustard tuber, becoming plump and juicy, while the bok choy remains refreshingly crisp, creating a delightful contrast. The dish is savory with a mild spice, the dried tofu dense and flavorful, and the bok choy lightly sweet to balance the richness, offering layers of texture and taste. Ingredients: dried tofu, Sichuan jjigae, bok choy. Prepare the bok choy by trimming the roots, rinsing well, and cutting into bite-sized pieces. Rinse bok choy under running water to remove dirt. Soak the leaves in clean water. Swish gently to let any remaining debris settle. Bok choy is rich in vitamin C, calcium, and dietary fiber, which help boost immunity and aid digestion. With its low calories and high nutrient density, it's an ideal choice for a healthy diet. Fine chopped Sichuan jjigae. Pickled mustard tuber has a savory, salty crunch with a distinct fermented tang, making it both appetizing and perfect with meals. The probiotics produced during fermentation also support gut health.
Let's start cooking.
Adding a pinch of salt to the cooking oil before frying dried tofu helps minimize oil splattering. The salt reduces the violent reaction between the tofu's surface moisture and hot oil, making frying safer. This method also promotes faster golden crust formation, sealing in the tofu's tender texture. Pan frying tofu before stir-frying gives it a crispy exterior and tender interior, allowing it to absorb sauces more effectively. The high heat frying sets the tofu's surface, preventing it from breaking apart during stir-frying. This method enhances the tofu's aroma and texture, elevating the overall dish with distinct layers of flavor. Dried tofu set aside. Start by stir-frying pickled mustard tuber in hot oil to release its savory aroma, which forms the flavor foundation of the dish. Stir-frying pickled mustard tuber in hot oil intensifies its savory saltiness with a toasty aroma, making it perfect with rice. The high heat transforms its texture crispy outside, juicy inside, adding depth to its fermented flavor. Salt with a tablespoon of vegetarian oyster sauce and a pinch of sugar to caramelize the flavors. The salty tang of pickled mustard tuber, the rich depth of oyster sauce, and the sweetness of sugar blend harmoniously in the wok, creating a perfectly balanced flavor profile. Sugar mellows the saltiness of the pickled mustard tuber, while oyster sauce adds layers of savory umami to the dish. The result is a stir-fried dish that is savory with a hint of sweetness, appetizing without being overpowering, and rounded in flavor. Add water and simmer on low heat to fully extract the pickled mustard tuber's savoriness. Once boiled, toss in bok choy. Stir-fry over high heat for 90 seconds until stems turn translucent and leaves remain emerald green. This achieves perfect crisp tenderness. For softer texture, cover and steam 30 seconds to soften fibers while retaining natural sweetness. Gently add pan-fried tofu to the wok and stir over medium heat to absorb flavor. Use a spatula to fold the ingredients from the bottom up, ensuring each tofu piece absorbs the broth evenly. Avoid pressing to maintain structural integrity. This helps the tofu retain absorbed liquids. And just like that, you've created a flavorful harmony of fermented, savory, and fresh notes in one satisfying wok. The savory saltiness of Sichuan Jikai blends perfectly with the earthy depth of tofu, creating an instant appetite-boosting effect that's irresistibly mouth-watering. The subtle sweetness of bok choy balances the flavors, making it so rice-friendly you'll easily go for 3 servings. Ready in under 15 minutes from prep to plate. It's the ultimate lazy cook's flavor-packed solution. Bok choy is packed with vitamin C and calcium, which help boost immunity and support bone health. With high fiber and low calories, it aids digestion and is weight-friendly, perfect for a healthy diet. Loaded with antioxidants and chlorophyll, it helps detoxify the body and combat aging. Dry tofu is rich in high-quality plant-based protein, making it an excellent protein source for vegetarians. It contains soy isoflavones and calcium, which help regulate hormones and strengthen bones. Low in fat and easily digestible, it provides satiety without overloading the body. I have just started to be vegan for a few months. I have also been trying to learn simple vegetarian recipes. I found that vegetarian food is not only healthy and delicious, but also very easy to make. If you are a vegan beginner like me, let's learn to cook vegetarian food together. I'm an ovo-lacto vegetarian, no meat but eats eggs, dairy friends who avoid alliums like garlic, onion. Adjust seasonings to your preference. The most important thing is enjoying the meal together. When dining with fellow vegetarians, communicate dietary restrictions in advance for both delicious food and mutual respect. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan, do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian, do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough. For OVO-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian, do not eat red meat or poultry but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian, mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference: whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with 1 meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fork protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.